Here we are then for the first part in a brand new Football Manager 2022 adventure. This is Championship to Champions League. I'm Joe, if you're new around here, and make sure you click that subscribe button for daily FM22 content. Leave a like, all of that good stuff down below to show your support. And in this series, we will be starting unemployed, looking for a job in the Championship and trying to take them over and, you know, go on a bit of a Journeyman series to get to that Champions League glory by the end of it. I've made loads of leagues playable and view only as well, so we can keep an eye on the world as we go through this series. But it's going to be really exciting because this is the way I used to play Football Manager years and years ago before I even did YouTube. I used to start unemployed and then get a championship job and then just see where the save took me, and I've really enjoyed doing that in the past, so I can't wait to bring that to you on YouTube. So this is the profile we will be using. Obviously I will change some of the attributes and stuff, make them more applicable to championship jobs. So here we go. Expected for manager in the Championship, expected for the manager in the Championship. That's what we're looking for. So Continental A license, professional footballer, national. Yeah, it doesn't seem to advise you whether you can do that or not, but that's absolutely fine. So that is exactly what I used to do. National footballer reputation and a Continental A license to get us started. So here we go. Let's confirm that. And we are starting unemployed, so we have no idea what sort of jobs are going to come up. We could well end up at a relegation struggler, or maybe a manager will leave a playoff pushing team to go and manage in the Premier League. Who knows what is going to happen? But what I do know is that we are going to be managing one of the following 26 teams at some point. So I'm going to holiday on a little bit and wait and see what sort of jobs come available, and I'll see you guys if we get our first interview. Well, here we go. First interview of the series, and it's going to be with Hull City, which I'll be very, very happy with a job at Hull City. Obviously, the South Shields link in there with Phil Brown back in the day. But yeah, they're 21st in the Championship at the moment. Let's just have a little look at some of their information. So they have got a transfer ban until January, which, you know, isn't ideal, but it doesn't really affect us too much. The owner's going to listen to offers, so financially they could be in a little bit of turmoil. However, they could get a tycoon, and this could be the club that we win the Champions League with. That's the way to think about these things. They have had a torrid few years, though, since last being in the Premier League back in 2017. They got relegated from the Premier League, then got relegated from the Championship a couple of years later in 24th place, but last season went up as champions in League One. So they've got that little bit of momentum. Let's just have a little look at their squad. Tom Huddleston is still there. Goodness me. That is crazy. He did go to Derby for a little bit, but he is back at Hull now. But yeah, couldn't believe he was still there. Anybody else from the old days I can see in there? Not really, so yeah, could be quite a difficult job. Top goal scorer of 2 at the moment. Definitely need to improve that, but we will attend the interview. However, we are going to get a flurry of them. Cardiff City are looking for a manager. Middlesbrough are looking for a manager, as well as Swansea City. So plenty of teams to have a look at. If you look at the job security, QPR are about to sack their manager. Barnsley are about to sack their manager. Maybe even West Brom. You know, there's lots and lots of stuff in there. So I haven't done an interview yet in FM22. So here we go. Let's see what they say. So the board is pleased that you've taken the time to attend. There are a few questions. That's fine. You're up for a few jobs. Forge ahead with my career by any means necessary. That's fine. Are you willing to assure us you do a better job of maintaining a good dressing room atmosphere? Yep. Would you be comfortable working side? Yep, that's fine. We understand the importance of having the right backroom team. I won't need any budget as I won't be making any changes. I've got nobody to bring with me. This is our long-term vision, so let's have a little look at this. So they want to play possession football. Okay, I can do that. Develop players using the club's youth system. Again, something that I can do. Minimum of 2-year contracts for the first team players. Work within the wage budget. They want to finish mid-table this season. Reach the 4th round of the FA Cup. That's a tough one. And then longer than that, he is looking to sell the club. So I suppose I'm happy with that. Let's get the club to mid-table this season and maybe push on towards the playoffs next season. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it's an exciting vision, but we'll go with that. We're targeting mid-table. That seems fair. What do they want? Nah, that's fine. Okay, all of the questions. They want to thank us for that, and they'll be in touch when they have decided. So I'll see you guys if we get a job offer. I'll probably do the other interviews off camera unless I see a different sort of question that I haven't seen in the past. But hopefully the next screen will be somebody approaching us. Well, here we are then with 2 job offers on the table. We've been offered the one by Hull City and offered one by Cardiff City. I must admit that I think the Cardiff one probably screams to me a little bit more, just because they are 9th in the Championship at the moment. We're not going to be in that relegation battle, most likely, and we could even be in a promotion battle, which would be absolutely insane for the first season of the Save. The other teams that were looking for managers were Middlesbrough and Swansea. Swansea are 23rd at the moment, Middlesbrough 18th. But if you have a little look at the squad for Cardiff and the facilities, I think that's where we want to be. They're a little bit better off financially as well. So going forward, hopefully we'll be able to make some inroads. And that is looking like a pretty good squad for me. So I'm happy with that. And I think that is who we're going to go for. So let's head into some negotiations with Cardiff. So if we start the negotiation, 2-year contract. So until the end of 2023, that seems about fair to me. Wage of 12 grand a week, please. And yeah, those seem fine to me. Let's see. Yep, they're happy with that. So let's finalise the deal. And we are now going to be the manager of Cardiff City. There you go. Eyebrows have been raised with the appointment of me. And our first game in charge will be against Swansea. Wow. The big derby day before anything else. Alex Neil apparently was favourite for the job. Didn't happen. But they have been defeated by Reading in the most recent fixture. This is a quick roundup of Cardiff's history. Of course, have been in the Premier League very recently. The media prediction is 6th. We are going to have to go out and get some staff in. That's absolutely fine. We've got the great training facilities, great youth facilities. That's what attracts me to the job, because we can train our players. We can bring in youth players into the team as well. The status of the finances is fine. Transfer budget of 400 grand, so we've got a little bit of wiggle room in there. Wage budget of 300,000, although that I think is 100,000 less than what they promised me. But we'll see in a minute. You can see this is the strongest 11 if we went for a 4-2-3-1. Of course, Kiefer Moore is going to be the guy I'm looking towards, star of Euro 2020 with Wales, and some actually pretty decent attributes there. Not as good at heading as I thought he might be. But a target forward, which is a new role in Football Manager this year, renamed Target Man, I guess because they're going forward with the women's football. It would just be wrong to call them Target Man, so Target Forward now. And there's some of the transfer obligations we've got. We have got some people in on loan. We've got some people out on loan as well. We'll have a good look at that in a little bit. There you go. That is the club vision, so they're looking to challenge for the playoffs in the next few seasons. This season, though, just finishing the top half, which is anywhere above 12th, so pretty happy with that. The Carabao Cup 3rd round, that might have already been met. and then 4th round of the FA Cup, just like at Hull. But playing attacking football this time rather than playing the possession football with Hull, which is a little bit more in line with my philosophy. Do we want to meet the media? Yes. Arrange a fortnightly meeting with staff, or maybe make that monthly for this sort of save. So let's get into it. So here we are. A tactical direction required. Required, apparently. Playing time expectations for next season. That's fine. Competition overview. Okay. Let's just have a little look at the finances. So we're currently spending 315 grand. So let's straight away adjust that budget. Let's get that paid for, although we're not actually going to be able to do that. So that is disappointing, because we were promised a £400,000 a week on the wage budget, but I suppose we'll be alright. 402,000 in the kitty. We might be able to bring some players in, but we are going to be overspending on the wage budget, which doesn't meet our club vision of working within it. So that's a bit of a pity. Are we still in the Carabao Cup? No. So I don't really know why that's on there. Did we get knocked out in the 3rd round? No. What about the 2nd round? No. Did we get knocked out in the 1st round? Yes, we did. We lost to Cheltenham on penalties. So I hope that's not something that they judge us upon. But yeah, things are looking good. We're in 9th at the moment. We have got a few days to prepare the lads for the Swansea game. So I'll take you through the squad and all of that good stuff when we go towards the Swansea game at the weekend. I'll see you then. Okay, so after about a week, making some staff appointments, all of that good stuff, getting used to the players, importing the tactic, that sort of thing. This is what I've decided is the squad. I've moved some players around, transfer listed some players, and we got plenty of 2.5 star, 3-star players at the club, a couple of 3.5, 4-star players, which is really good. Lots and lots of potential at the club. If you look at the age of a lot of the players, quite a few of them are under the age of 23. Most of them are under the age of 30. In fact, we only have 2 players that are over the age of 30, and that's Aidan Flint and Alex Smithies. So if we go through it, 2 goalkeepers, Smithies and Phillips, they look pretty good. They're contracted, or at least Smithies is to the end of the season, Phillips to the end of next season. So if that's not working out, we don't have very long to wait until we get rid of them, basically. Curtis Nelson, Sean Morrison, Aidan Flint, Kieran Brown as our central defenders look pretty good. Thomas Sang as a defender / wing back on the right hand side. Only 22 years old, so can definitely improve for the future. I like some of his attributes. Got good crossing, decent pace, good passing, decent tackling. That's exactly what I want from a wing back. We've then got Perry Nug. No idea how you pronounce that. Nug, no idea. Let me know down in the comments. But again, looks pretty good. However, a little bit deeper. So if we do go back to a flat back 4, flat back 5, maybe he comes back into it. Leandro Bacuna wanted a new contract, and I was going to give him it, but 26.5 grand. If we can get rid of him in January, I think that'd be pretty good. He's not doing great this season anyway, so yeah, he's on the transfer list now. Got a couple of players in on loan. Joel Bagan, he looks like a real star for the future. Left back, 20-year-old Irishman, excellent attributes. 3.5 star current ability, 4.5 star potential. Could well be a Premier League player in the future. Isn't playing today, however, but does look like a good player, and I don't really know why he's not in our matchday squad. Maybe we swap him with the Lions Foster. Marlon Pack in the middle of the park looks okay. Will Volks, Ryan Giles. We've got Joe Rawls, who's a 28-year-old Englishman. Excellent attributes. Is having a decent season so far with a goal and 3 assists. He's going to slot straight back in following his suspension. Ruben Colwill looks good as well. 3-star current ability, potentially 5-star potential. Could well do very, very well in the future. Again, not sure why he's not just straight into our lineup, to be honest with you. I mean, I might replace Marlon Pack with him and stick Marlon Pack on the bench instead of Kieran Evans, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Kieran Evans can be on the bench, and we'll have a little look at how we line up. So, he's tired, that's why. So we'll get Marlon Pack back on. Yeah, there must have been a reason. Kiefer Moore not looking too clever up top, but should be okay. But yeah, we're going with the 5-3-2 formation. 3 centre-backs. We've got the wide centre-back in Sean Morrison, no-nonsense centre-back in there as well. 2 complete wing-backs with Volks and Pack in the middle of the park, and then Harris supporting Kiefer Moore as a target forward and Collins as a pressing forward. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully they will perform well against Swansea today. Balanced mentality just for now to see how we get on. So let's get into it. Let's see how we do. Of course, we're going to learn this squad as we play matches, as we get used to them. And hopefully we get the 3 points today. That's what we're looking for. So let's pump the fists, go out and show the world what we are made of. So let's go straight into the tunnel. We'll give our first interview. And I can't change the settings right now for the match, but it will be at a snail's pace. You can guarantee it. But we've won 2 of the last 5. Lost our most recent match, of course, against Reading. I think we can do a lot better. We have got that game in hand. If we do win today, we go up to 7th. So that would be a really, really top first game for us. First 3 points for us. Very important. And, of course, against Swansea. So, why don't we have extended highlights today for the first match? TV is what I have been using. Having the camera height fairly low. Zoomed in quite far. That looks good to me. And replay it on director. So let's get into it then. And we've got Swansea City getting us underway. Patterson gets it forward to Obafemi. Straight away a chance, and Adri. Oh no, it's good. Oh, I thought it was going to be a penalty. Not quite, but only as far as Bidwell now on that left-hand side. Is he going to whip it in? Yes, he does, and it's cleared by Flint. But a good start for Swansea. Need to just turn that up an extra notch. And it is cleared. So here's Eisfeld. Eisfeld to Nitcham now. Good tackle by Harris. We're on the counter-attack now, and that's a terrible tackle. And that's going to be a yellow card early on, I think. Or it should have been. But here's Pack with a free kick early on. Oh, good save by Hamer there. Can we whip it in? It's going to be Sang with the cross into the middle. Morrison was there with his head, but couldn't quite make anything of it. Sang again. What can he do with it? Whips it into the middle. Kiefer Moore over the top. And that's exactly what I want to see from him. Getting into those areas, getting his noggin on it, and hopefully into the back of the net. Here's Harris. Now to Nelson. Here's Giles on the left-hand side. Giles whips it into the middle, and it's Collins, and it's a good header, but saved by the goalkeeper. Starting to look a little bit more positive now if we go to a positive mindset. Pack into the middle, and it's Kiefer Moore, and he knocks it into the back of the net with his head. The referee has disallowed it, though, and no VAR in the Championship, unfortunately. That is a big pity. Kiefer Moore looking very, very dangerous up top. Here's Harris into the middle. Here's Nelson. Back to Sang. Over the top, but headed away by Bennett. Now here's Giles. What can Giles do with it? Gets it forward to Collins. Collins to Pack. Pack to Harris. Harris to Volks. Here's Pack. This is good football. Harris with the shot, and it's a decent save by Hamer there, but yeah, we could have possibly done a little bit better there. That's a shame. So 25 minutes gone. We're definitely the better team here. We're going to encourage the boys. Let's get them going. It would be fantastic to start this career mode off with a 3-pointer. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be going quite as well as we head towards half-time. And not a lot happening, unfortunately. So put our hands on the hips and say we've been the better team, because that's true, we have been. So from the kickoff in the second half. Can we build something here? Giles gets it back to Nelson, to Pack. Here's Harris. Pack again. Flint. Flint on the ball. Back to Nelson. Nelson now to Flint. Here's Harris. Volks to Flint. Triangles galore, but no other thing to celebrate, unfortunately. 55 minutes gone. Yeah, I don't want to always press. I think we're going to have to make our first substitution, and it's always a tough one when you haven't seen the team, you haven't engaged with what they've done. Kiefer Moore is going to come off. Isaac Vassell is going to come on and replace him. Yeah, we don't want two pressing forward, so let's change. Oh, he could be a target forward on attack. That's fine by me. Volks not having the best of games, so let's get Ruben Colwell in there. A little bit tired, but should be okay. Maybe swap them two round. Have Colwell as our DLP. And should we bring Joel Bagan on as well? Have a full swap and see how our three new boys get on for this final half an hour. It's always good to get a little look at your players. And, well, here's Swansea. Patterson into the middle, and it's, great save by the goalkeeper, Smithies there. That could have went very wrong. And set pieces, bane of my life. And, for goodness sake, Colwell's just come on and he's got a shoulder injury. That's not what you want to see. Why don't we go for something like this? Yeah, why not? Why not? No midfield. Asymmetric formations are working, right? Here's Grimes, gets it to Bidwell now. Oof, over the bar. That was disappointing from Swansea. Well, here's Pack. Whips it into the middle. Header over the bar. That should have been in. Aidan Flint was ready and raring to go there. Hamer boots it clear. Here's Nelson. Nelson on the ball to Bagan. Nelson on the ball again. Whips it forward. Here's Obafemi. Obafemi now. Pushing forward for Swansea. Patterson. Come on. Oh, get it away. No. Here's Norton. Oh, nah. Swansea are going to score, aren't they? Oh, Smithies. Excellent catch out of the air. Clutched at it. So, can we find a winner here? We're down to 10 men, of course. Pack into the middle. It's a header from Flint. It's in. It's in. It's not going to be disallowed this time. And James Collins has scored. And it was an assist by Nelson. Pack got it into the middle. He's doing really, really well. Flint headed over. And Collins was waiting there on the line. And that is in the back of the net. And was it actually offside? That's the question. Who knows? But it's 1-0 and we've only got a couple of minutes to hold on here. Oh, don't throw it away now. Don't throw it away now. Here's Norton. Norton on the ball, but Pack snuffs it out. Here's Nelson. Boots it forward. Header forward. Here's Bennett. Surely that's going to be full time. Bennett. Blow the whistle, ref. This is ridiculous. No. Obafemi. Here's Bidwell. Surely not. Why isn't the ref blowing? Bidwell. Here's Grimes. It's blocked. Oh, head over the bar from Williams. But I think that's it. Full time. We get the 3 points in the bag. And I don't think it was a terrible performance. I think we played pretty well, particularly in the first half. I was quite happy with that. But to get that victory away from home in a rival fixture, I'm pretty happy. Kiefer Moore also got the header in there early on. But we move up to 7th already in the league. Looking pretty good out there. O'Leary's troubled by it. And Colwell out for 8 weeks. He's broke his collarbone. He was only on for, 5 minutes, if that? Disappointing. But there you go. Another 1-0 victory this season. and that seems to be how we like to do it. Our last 3 victories have been 1-0s. We did beat Peterborough and Barnsley earlier in the season. Nottingham Forest and Barnsley by 2-1 earlier in the season. But yeah, I'll go away now. I'll have a little play around with the squad, and hopefully we will be ready and raring to go by the QPR and Huddersfield matches next month, which I will come back for. 2 home games to go back to back, and hopefully we'll still be unbeaten and still be in that top 10 of the Championship. But that is where we're going to leave it for this first episode. This series will be out Monday to Friday at 5 p.m. Although over this weekend, just to give it a little push, we will be daily at 5 p.m. With the Newcastle series continuing at 12 p.m. UK time. So lots of Football Manager for you to enjoy over the next couple of weeks. It's going to be fantastic. So if you've enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Football Manager content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.